The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. Thanks for joining. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. And checking out Chicago, they find themselves in 4th place.
And, you know, for the Bulls, they fought awfully hard this season, and they've got the results to show for it. It's been a breakout year for this group.
Yeah, no doubt. It's been a nice story, but now the real work begins, getting themselves primed for a deep push into the playoffs.
So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Maravich. Zion Williamson is out there with Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Pierce, and it's Fox in at the point guard. And for Chicago, they've got Jason Tatum. Allen out there with Rose. And it's Marc Gasol. Just 5 on the clock. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Here's Washington. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Scott Brooks. We talked about which player was the biggest challenge tonight, and he quickly noted it was Jason Tatum. Coach said any clean look from outside and he'll drop it in. Mid-range, 3, it doesn't matter. Getting a hand in his face is a must-do for us. Tatum can't be allowed to slip away this time. Guys?
Thank you, David. Maravich dishes to Fox. Shoots it up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team. And getting to the free throw line more and more. G8 awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon. And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now, here is Maravich. He's coming off a 34-point game against Charlotte. Whistle blows, but that's going to be a travel. Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. It's Allen, top of the key. Rose against Fox. Here's Gasol. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. That shot wide open.
And really an underrated playmaker. Williamson with good court vision and solid decision making.
Rose against Fox. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Shaq. He's coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And you know, guys, the other thing I really appreciated about his effort in that game was the effort and work on the glass. What a well-rounded performance.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Washington with the ball. Maravich against Allen. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Let's look at the stats for Marc Gasol. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 7 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Here is Maravich following the score by Derrick Rose. 17-foot shot on the way. No good from Maravich. Ray Allen is on the wing. Maravich defending. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Pierce inside the three-point line, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
surveying the D. Rose kicks to Tatum. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Well, the ability to stretch you to deep, and Tatum's impact is so profound.
Maravich against Allen. And Ray Allen gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. It's Pierce on the wing. Williamson trying to free himself up. The shot by Pierce will not go. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Tatum passes to Allen. Another three for Chicago.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Fox kicks to Maravich. Dishes it to O'Neal. And it's Pierce in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Here's O'Neal over Gasol. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Floats one up. Williamson with the block. And it's Pierce in the corner. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Maravich, the pass to Williamson. Out to Maravich. Over Allen. The putback. That shot off the mark. And the Bulls going the other way now. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Here is Maravich. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Shaq dishing to Maravich. Back to O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
The dish to Allen. JaVale McGee's checked in for Marc Gasol. Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Washington. Abdul Rauf comes in for Fox. Hagan, Schrempf covered. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. So both teams changing it up here. He's off on the second. Wizards trail by 3. Schrempf with it. To the middle. Here's Griffin. Offensive rebound. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Griffin has battled knee injuries during his career, but his persistence is incredible. Still a nightly double-double threat.
And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Pass to Barnett. Kicks it to Harper. The pass to Vucevic. Shot clock at 6. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Rose against Griffin. Passes it to Murphy. Lots of room. And it's good off the back rim and in. It's all knotted up.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Here's Abdul Rauf following the score by Derrick Rose. Abdul Rauf kicks to Murphy. Lets it go with a three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Barnett against Pierce. Rejected by Pierce. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pierce. And the Wizards making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. From about 16. Second shot opportunity. Vucevic up and in on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 4.
How about those instincts from the 7-footer? Vucevic uses that size to snag offensive rebounds.
Murphy passes to Abdul Rauf. Inside. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Barnett against Schrempf. All alone. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Abdul Rauf. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
There is a persistence and a willingness to seek contact and still finish by Derrick Rose. Nicely done.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Rose. 1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Murphy against Harper. And that one drops for him.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
The Bulls leading by 4. To the paint, here's McGee, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Abdul Rauf kicks to Marjanovic. Pass to Murphy. Back to Marjanovic. Schrempf with it. The baseline jumper goes down. Here's Harper. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Rose. They get it back. Launches a 3. Unable to get that one. Wizards trail by 3. 46 seconds left in the first. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Malone's checked in for the Wizards. Pass to Griffin. Malone outside. Clock at 6. From downtown. Washington gets it back. And Marjanovic with the slam.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to lead, no doubt. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Malone outside. Shoots it, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
So on the floor for Washington, Schrempf is out there with Griffin. Then it's Malone. Then there's Abdul Rauf, and Harrell's in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Griffin's shot is off. Chicago leading. Here's Barnett, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam. Harrell kicks to Malone. Banked in off the glass. Malone's got his second bucket tonight.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And Chicago shooting it very well tonight, around 57%.
Well, you know, teams look for +6s. Players whose wingspans exceed their height by a half foot. Montrezl Harrell is a 6'7" player with a 7'4" wingspan. If you're struggling with the math, ladies and gentlemen, that's a +9.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Malone. Over Rose. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Now the pass to Barnett. And between his length and his athleticism, Montrezl Harrell well suited for that role of small ball center, Greg, in today's NBA.
Yeah, I mean, he's fearless. Even giving up a few pounds, a few inches, he'll go right at you and making steady improvements as a rebounder year over year. Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Williams looking over the floor. Rose with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Harper. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trail by 5. Outside Griffin. Over to the left wing. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Rose.
One of the most accurate free throw shooters we've ever come across. Abdul Rauf, not a guy you want to foul.
So for the Wizards, Shaq's checked in for Harrell. Zion Williamson comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Maravich in for Schrempf. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hagan down low, stolen by O'Neal. And here we go. Washington fast break. No good from Maravich.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Outside Harper. Dishes to Gasol. A floater, and it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Abdul Rauf, the pass to Williamson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Boy, a little indecisive. I think he wanted to kick it out, changed his mind, and ended up missing.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Tatum trying to break free. And that one drops.
Working against size. He's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
Williamson outside. Abdul Rauf the pass to Williamson. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Williamson.
That's just all Zion. Once he gets that close, he's zoned in on capitalizing no matter what.
Hagan, he's covered by Malone. Hagan. Washington with the rebound. Shaq's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Maravich. Back to Shaq. There's the double team with Allen. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Washington with the ball. Williamson, the pass to Maravich. Shoots over Harper. The shot will not fall. Now Chicago takes it the other way.
He's so frustrated. Hasn't had a make all game. It's making it very difficult for them to find any success.
Here's Gasol. Rebounded by the Wizards. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Malone passes to Abdul Rauf. He dishes it to Maravich. Count that bucket.
Listen, he hits that shot on a regular basis. Give credit to the offense for getting him a clean look.
Bulls have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets brain trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Hagan, Pierce covering. Hagan, and it's Fox with the rebound. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the Hornets.
Rough game defensively. I mean, they lost a lot of the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
And how about Allen, able to control his body on these physical finishes, terrific at keeping the balance as he's getting bumped by the defense.
Williamson against Harper. Knocked loose. Stolen by Allen. Tatum against Fox. Puts it up from 12. Here's Gasol. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. For Washington, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Wizards passing it around. Here's O'Neal. And the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal. is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Allen outside. Rebound by the Wizards. They host the 76ers after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. Ray Allen picks one up.
You see the playmaking ability of Williamson there. Great pass to set up his teammate.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nobody near Allen. And again, no good by Chicago.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Fox. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 3 to the inside. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Wizards making a switch here. Marjanovic is checked in. Wizards have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. It's stolen by Allen. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Pete Maravich. Chicago shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Bulls making a switch here. Rose is checked in. Fox, the bounce pass. To the left wing. Wizards making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Washington again turning it over.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And here is Allen. He's got 10. Rose passes to Vucevic. Good. Vucevic has got his second bucket of the night.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Pierce kicks to Fox. The Wizards with another miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 4. To the paint. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, that's power and focus of Nikola Vucevic. Hit him, slap him, doesn't make a difference.
Detlef Schrempf's checked in for Zion Williamson. Greg, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
Shoots. The shot misses, and it's Washington the other way. Here's Pierce, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Pierce against Vucevic. Outside Rose. Here's Barnett. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
The shot by Pierce will not go. The Bulls leading by 3. in the post. Guarded by Fox. And it's Vucevic missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Pierce. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Pierce has got 4 this quarter.
And Pierce always been great at just getting into the heart of the defense. Feels real comfortable when he's in attack mode around the rim.
Rose, that's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Shrimp. Back to Fox. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. Washington gets it back, and a new 14. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Wizards. Murphy with the ball, and McGee picks him up defensively. And the basket by Murphy.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Pass to Barnett. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Rose double-teamed. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No one gets from point A to point B faster than Fox. His explosiveness helps him on the break. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Rose. And just miss after miss right now. Got it off in time. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports. A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. Some good action during the period, as it was just a 1-point. And that does it for our halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We've got Derrick Rose. Marc Gasol is out there with Tatum. Then there's Allen. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Over to the wing. Fox against Rose. Fox kicks to Maravich. Shoots the 3. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 5 rebounds tonight. Back to Rose. Over Williamson. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Rose has got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And the pass to O'Neal. Allen against Maravich. Over Allen. It's rebounded by Gasol. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Allen outside. Back to Rose. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And the shot goes in.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Maravich against Allen. And Shaq with the slam.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
Out to the right wing. Here's Tatum. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 5 assists tonight.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Fox passes to Maravich. Sinks the three-pointer. Maravich has got 5 now.
And that's why they call him the Pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
Tatum finds Rose. Double team on Rose. The kick out to Tatum. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Maravich. Chicago grabs the miss. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Double team on Rose. It's Allen on the wing. Passes it to Tatum. Shoots over Fox. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Hagan. Pierce covering. Back to Allen. Pass to Rose for the lead. Rebounded by the Wizards. Williamson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Inside. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator. And that's one reason why his team is playing well.
And the wide open shot from Rose. And the Bulls with another miss. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Fox. Great D that time from Tatum. Chicago trailing here. Stolen by O'Neal. And Maravich on the basket on the assist by O'Neal. Maravich has got 7 points.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates.
Hagan. Excellent D there from Pierce. Wizards leading by 4. Williamson kicks to Fox. Offside Pierce. Shaq passes to Pierce. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Bulls have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the 3rd. In the corner, Tatum with it. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Tatum's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Bulls. Fox dishes to Maravich. From the top of the key, and that one off the back of the rim and in. 9 points in the game so far.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Rose against Maravich. Rose kicks to Tatum. From the line. No good on the shot. Now Washington takes it the other way. Williamson, the pass to Fox. Outside Pierce. Back to Fox. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by O'Neal. And And the Wizards lead by 7.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Chicago calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
So for the Bulls, JaVale McGee's checked in for Gasol. Williams comes in for Allen. And it's Harper in for Rose. And a change for the Wizards. Abdul Rauf is checked in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Pierce the pass to Maravich. Williams against Pierce. Pass to Williamson. Fades. And the shot goes in. Williamson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
And he's far from just a dunker. Zion is also capable of hurting you from outside.